Brindlewood Bay is a role playing game about a group of elderly women, members of the local Murder Mavens Mystery Book Club, who frequently find themselves investigating and solving actual murder mysteries. They become increasingly aware that there are supernatural forces that connect the cases they are working on, and in particular, a cult dedicated to the dark, monstrous aspect of the goddess Persephone will come to vex them. The game is directly inspired by the television show Murder She Wrote, but also takes inspirations from cosmic horror genre, mystery books, cozy crime dramas, and American TV shows from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So that's the concept of the game. The aim of the characters in the story is to keep their community safe by investigating murders taking place there. Our aim as players is to learn more about these characters, as well as to paint a vivid picture of the town of Brindlewood Bay, a responsibility we all share. The aims for today's session are to create and introduce our characters, learn the basics of how the game works by playing it, and then have a debrief period at the end. The tone bounces between cozy and creepy. Most of the time, it's fairly lighthearted, but occasionally it'll get very dark and menacing, kitschy, campy humor. It says, above all, your characters should take everything they do very seriously, even if we're having a bit of a laugh from time to time. Subject matter murder. There's a lot of other stuff in here threats to animals and children, ritual magic, human sacrifice. And character creation is you pick a name on the character sheet, pick a style, you pick a cozy activity, you assign 1 point to one of the abilities, and then note your final ability score modifier things. And then you choose a Maven move from the Maven moves sheet. Really, it for character creation.
I'm trying to go for like ditzy blonde.
Oh, yes. I want to be like the sugar cookie grandma.
No, my hobby is baking.
Your hobby is baking? Hold on. Let me see what the hobbies are. Your hobby is baking. Well, it's not birding, no. Ooh, I could be the cooking grandma.
Cooking grandma.
So I'll
No,
make you
no
like
one
red.
leaves hungry.
No one leaves hungry. You will get all of the stroganoff and shepherd's pie
Getting
that you
sent home
can.
with 3 days of leftovers.
Yes. I figured out my little character's name.
I'm going for like, oh my god, like, is he like dead? Like, or ew? Ew, is that blood? No, don't get it on me, it's gonna stain.
Necessary character, that.
Her name is Daisy.
Her name is Daisy. My character's name is Eloise Zoolander.
Eloise Zoolander. What a
Yes.
name.
And honestly, I'm thinking that they're gonna be like this hippie sort of situation, just like everybody mellow out, man. Yeah, it's blood, but it's fine. We all have blood, like that sort of nonsense. And I think I'm going to have them. Oh, they're gonna be a gardener specifically so that I can have them grow illicit substances. Yes.
Hey, if no one's like using that body, it makes some really dank
Right.
compost.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so
I am
my
Daisy Dixon.
Daisy who?
Daisy Dixon.
Daisy Dixon, yes.
Doesn't that just sound right?
It does. It's very alliterative. I'm quite fond.
I'm gonna up my presence so I can be charming.
I'll add a 1 to my composure because that makes sense.
Yeah.
We're at the top floor of the Candlelight Booksellers during the weekly meeting of the Murder Mavens Mystery Book Club. as the camera sort of pans around this place where you have meetings, what do we see that shows your character has personalized this space?
I personally feel like Eloise has covered this space in like table plants and air plants and just plants galore all over the place, including one very special one that's in the back closet somewhere.
I have definitely like brought a plate of cookies. I think they're probably chocolate
Hmm.
chip because they're the most agreeable cookie. And then like maybe some throw blankets from like Pottery Barn. Certainly nothing homemade.
You wrap up your meeting talking about the last book you were talking about. And as the meeting ends, you're approached by the county's chief law enforcement officer, Sheriff Wyman. He tells you earlier today, a wealthy financier, Albert Kraus, was dragged out of the bay dead.
Oh
Uh,
God.
Mr. Kraus and his family were on a yachting vacation, and their boat is presently anchored a quarter mile from shore. The surviving Krause's wife Allison, eldest daughter Sarah, son David, and youngest daughter Emily assert Mr. Kraus was drunk and fell overboard. Sheriff Wyman suspects foul play, but if he can't produce evidence to that effect soon, he will be forced to let the family take Albert back to Boston. The body is being held in a cold storage at the fish market.
That's sanitary.
Yep. We're going to rewind time and set up. You met one of these children several years ago. What were the circumstances around that meeting?
The youngest daughter, who what's her name?
Emily.
Emily.
She's got great taste. So her and I did like a little shopping excursion because um she told me that she had gotten her dad's credit card for not telling his mom about a certain something, and we just went bananas. We hit every shop in town. She's so fun, so cute. She's got great taste. But I haven't really talked to her since then. I don't know. Didn't get her number, but would love to hang out again. Unless she's a murderer. Oh my God, could you imagine?
I guess I talked to Sarah, the eldest daughter. Sarah likes plants as much as I do,
Oh,
but
she's
she
like
doesn't
a
have
solar
any.
loner.
Who, Sarah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's why the poor dear, she needs plants to talk to. So I gave her a couple of clippings, some
Oh,
little
she's
rooted
so nice to
propagations,
you.
and gave her some care instructions. Gave her a long list, detailed because I'm meticulous that way, I guess, and sent her on her way. I would love to check in with her about how the plants are doing, though.
Sheriff Wyman needs your help improving foul play. He emphasizes he does not need you to solve the mystery of the murder. The sheriff's department can handle that once they have proven foul play to investigate the murder. But
So they want us to do their job, but not do their job.
yeah,
It's
Love
like
the
they want us to do the
approach.
hard work, but not get the credit.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
That's kind of what it smells like to
Fun.
me. But it's fine. I'll be a nice old lady today.
to give you, I guess, a idea, Sheriff Wyman, he's a jowly type person. and he speaks like he's like, tired all the time. Like he's just like completely out of energy. They have a quote from him in here to use. It says, "Believe you me, no one is more frustrated about having to ask for help from you than I am." He is very reluctant to have asked you, but he knows you've had success solving cases. I suppose as you are coming down, from the meeting, there is a young woman in a black hoodie eking over the top of a copy of The Murders in the Rue Morgue and Other Chilling Tales. Just kind of ominously there, black hoodie looking at this book.
Do I recognize her?
That is a solid question. I do not believe so.
Like,
Okay.
do I recognize her?
No, also no. Yeah, this is just a strangely ominous person that's here.
Strangely ominous. Well, Eloise never meets a stranger. So off she goes, and I'm going to introduce myself to this charming young lady here. Hello, my name is Eloise Zoolander. What can we do for you?
Oh my god, you're
I
like so convincing.
was interested in your group. I really like murder mystery books. Also, just kind of hung out and listened to you guys talk about the book down here. Uh, and then you were finished, so I was finishing reading up this book. But I'm nervous. I'm nervous about going to sit and talk about stuff. Yeah.
Well, you don't have to stay away from the meetings. We have cookies inside. So next time, just come on in.
Uh, well, next time, of course.
Did
So,
she like heard the stuff about the murder?
There's a murder.
Oh my god, I didn't know I said that loud enough.
Like actual murder.
Wow.
I've read lots of murders.
Oh my god, do you want to join our like crime solving team? This would be
You're
like so fun.
you're a team of crime solvers. I
yeah,
I thought you were a book club. Uh,
we're
Oh,
both duality.
okay. I'm gonna have to decline for now. Because no, uh, the actual murder doesn't sound fun at all.
did I drop
Fair.
the N word a little too soon? That's on me. That's on me, guys. Sorry.
Well, I mean, is there anything we can do for you now? Because
Is well, I guess if I'm coming to the next meeting, what book are we reading in the meeting?
I think it was and then there were none.
Oh, okay. Are you in a specific place in the book, like a chapter, page number, so that I'm caught
Well,
up?
we just finished our last book, so we're starting this one next time.
Okay. Uh, okay. Sounds good. I'll be there in the meeting.
What's the
Awesome.
last name of the family that the dad died?
Cruz Kraus, not Cruz.
Gross.
Kraus. Hey, before you go, um, do you know any of the Kraus family? I went on a shopping date with Emily, and I've been trying to get into contact with her, but I forgot to get her number.
Uh, those are um they yes, but I guess my family works down at the fishing terminal down by the marina,
Oh my god, no way.
and we see them often coming into our little like kiosk. We sell cotton candy. Uh, yeah,
My god, I know that
and
place.
yeah. So I know them, but I don't know them. If if that means anything, I've seen them before.
Okay.
Well, I do have a question. Do y'all work during the night by chance?
No. We close up normally around 5 ish. Nobody really wants cotton candy fishing terminal after that.
Fair.
Like, if we were to go down there, you'd probably know which boat is theirs, right?
Yeah. It's the it well, it's it's the biggest boat. It has the letters the Regal Lady in gold,
Go.
and it's so white that if it sits in the sun, you can't look at it.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like Emily's family.
Yeah.
Just they're so obnoxious like that, and they kind of like giggle too. Wait, what's your name again, Alex?
Eloise.
All right.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so like next Saturday at 3, meet here. Sound good?
Sounds good. What's your favorite kind of cookie?
Uh,
Yes.
the chocolate chip kind.
Perfect. I told you, Eloise, they are the most
Yeah.
agreeable cookie.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Well, take some leftovers. We'll catch you later. It's been a pleasure talking to
It has been a pleasure.
And
you. I'm gonna kind of grab Eloise by the hand and like walk out with them.
Hmm hmm And off we go.
And off we go down to the marina.
all right. Uh, yeah. At the marina. Let's make a picture here. Some artwork in our mind. It smells like seawater.
And
Uh,
cotton candy.
and there's lots of seagulls, you know, perched on things overhead. Today, it is a very busy time of year at the marina, and there are locals, there are tourists, there are people all over the place. So, to pause for a moment, in what ways are the tourists making it difficult for you to continue to get into this investigation?
My God, they're just always in the way. Like,
Yeah,
how
they're
many pitchers of
everywhere.
the water do you actually need?
At least 12. At least 12.
I know, right?
So not only are they always in the way, but they're also very nosy. So it makes it hard for us to be nosy because someone will notice.
I got stopped at least 3 times by people asking me to take their picture.
Not to mention that it's hard for us to walk through this throng of people. Why are there so many? My goodness.
Oh my God, this town isn't even interesting.
It's not. They're on the most interesting thing.
That's why.
Okay. So you have your Maven move, obviously, but then you also have like the basic moves. And as we sort of get down here to the marina area, is probably the place where you'll end up doing those. But I'm not going to put that on you to do that. But whenever you think you're gonna do something, we may engage in one of these moves. So I guess keeping them in mind is
Yeah,
a good
we
thing.
were supposed to. I'm sorry, Daisy, did you choose a Maven move?
I have not yet.
Okay, I think we were supposed to choose one at the beginning of our game. Let me grab one real quick.
They're all like cool authors or murder mystery people from TV shows and things.
Yeah.
So if you find one that's just like, oh, that person's cool.
Quick question. Would you consider the people who are here, like the tourists who are here, to be rich?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I know what move I'm choosing.
Oh my.
I was going to do it anyway, but now I definitely am. Okay, sweet. So I chose Frank Colombo because it reminds me of my daddy. Uh, but also because I love Colombo and Colombo.
I'm gonna choose Jane Marple. During the day, you can enter any place you wish and move about freely once you're inside, as long as you
Oh,
don't do
Miss
anything
Marple.
actively hostile to people who might be there.
Okay. That's cool.
That's incredible.
Right. So you're at the marina. It's packed. People are annoyingly touristy. Uh, where do we want to go from here? Are we going to the boat? Are we going to the fish place?
Um, I want to head over to the boats, but
Yeah,
like
that's what I was thinking.
not
Is it?
directly to their boat. I just kind of want to like mill about, maybe talk to Eloise. Like if I were to have a boat, I'd love the paint job of this one, but the style of this one and the size of this one, and just kind of
Ye-
pretend like I'm shopping for boats.
Yeah, I could see that. That would be a really pretty boat. I, on the other hand, would want this kind of boat. That one right there with a racing stripe. And maybe some flames on the side, something really tacky.
God, that is tacky. It's so you.
Isn't it? It's great. It's just as obnoxious. Maybe some tie dye on there. Yeah.
And we get a little closer to the biggest one there. And I say, "Oh my God, look at that one. I wonder what it looks like inside. Come on." And I just kind of like,
Shimmy
I
on up.
yeah, approach it. I want to peek in the windows.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a boat. It's a big boat.
Is there anyone
Is there anyone on
inside?
it?
Uh, not this particular boat, no.
The
Okay.
biggest one there, the one that is so gleamingly, glaringly white, it's obnoxious.
Yeah, no, nobody on board of the boat currently that
Okay.
you
Oh my
can
God, should we like
see.
go inside?
Should we? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, 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 okay. I read this in a Jane uh is Jane Marple a character? Is she a book person?
Yeah, she's a character from a book, if I'm not mistaken. Her name, it's normally Miss Marple, but her full name is Jane Marple.
Watch me totally pull a Miss Marple on this lock, and I'm gonna get us inside with my Maven move.
Yeah,
Nice, nice.
you are on the yacht, and yes, um, let's use some interesting painting of pictures here. As you get on the yacht, each of you give me one or two things you see that shows these people have way too much money than they need.
Oh,
There is a bust of every family member.
yes. Yo, get out of my head because I was dead seeing it. Like, there's a little statue. And I was gonna like really ick it up and make it gold. Like really big, tacky ass gold, like statue bust things of every family member.
Hmm.
Like, I'm all here for like showing off your money, but like there's a fine line between like classy and not so much.
Right. I don't understand why there's a jacuzzi in a fully carpeted conversation pit over there. I don't understand.
Yeah.
They also have a fully like decked out bar with all top shelf liquor.
Ooh. Well, I mean, I understand why they would have that. I would have that.
But like that bottle alone is like 3 grand.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it costs more than I've ever made in my entire life. So,
Oh my god.
Um,
yeah, I kind of want to take a peek hither and thither, see if there's anything that I can. Honestly, I want to see if there's anything I can find at the bar, because the police guy said that uh the Kraus father was drunk and fell overboard. So I want to see if there's signs of him having had something to drink that night.
okay.
Ooh, are there
Um,
like wet glasses or fresh
Yeah.
fresh spills?
okay. So this is gonna trigger the meddling move. Uh,
Meddling move.
Yes.
so you'll roll 2d6 and
Mm,
see what happens.
mm. Am I adding an ability to this, or is it
uh,
just a straight roll?
it says describe how you're doing so. Roll with the appropriate ability. So yeah, you add an ability. But it says the appropriate ability. What it means by that.
I guess
Uh,
whichever one I exemplify.
okay. Yeah.
Well, okay. I think I'm going to just sort of meander over there very calmly and search diligently and thoroughly for clues at this bar to see whether or not there are like missing glasses, tongs out, spills along the bar top, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Oof, 7 total.
That is a success, but with a small complication.
Wait. Hold on. I did the meddling move. The Columbo move, right?
Okay, sure. Yeah, you can do that.
So do I find 2 clues?
Yep.
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
Uh,
Nice. 2 clues.
you find a small handgun
Oh.
tucked in the ice bucket.
Oh my
Left
god,
in the ice bucket.
Yeah.
don't touch it.
My
Um,
goodness.
and the second thing that you find is a diamond earring. Just one. Very expensive diamond earring from the looks of it.
Okay.
Definitely not Emily's style. I
I
know
don't
that
think it's Sarah's either, but maybe it might be worth taking a peek.
Yeah.
much.
So the complication that you accrue
Mm.
in this finding the clue, you're sort of looking through things and you knock over one of the bottles and
Oh
it
my
breaks.
Oh.
god. You just spilled like $300.
Oh. Well, all's well that ends well. I'm gonna see if I can find a broom, start sweeping up this mess.
Okay. Uh, there is not a broom. But as you're hovering around there, a person comes in,
Oh.
uh, gray hair, uh, very eloquent person, um, dressed really nicely, walks in and says, uh, Madam, the dinner table for this evening. Oh, you're not the person I expected to be here. Are you friends of the family. I just presumed that you were here already.
So sorry. I was just trying to find Emily. She told me to meet her on our boat later. I was trying to return a card again.
Oh, Emily and the family went out. I presumed you returned. They went to the fish market to check in on the affairs with
That's so like her.
Albert's
Can't
body.
stay away from that candy. Such a sweet tooth. Okay, well, thank you so much for your help. I guess we're gonna go find her there.
Sorry about the bottle.
It's no problem. They replace them so frequently, they'll
If
never
you see her
notice.
before I do, can you tell her Chloe's looking for her?
Of course.
Thank you. And then we skadoodle out.
Yeah, we skadoodle. Skadoodle.
Thanks for playing. It was fun.
I want to finish this later.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Let's finish this later. I love
So
Eloise. I love Daisy Dixon. It's gonna be really cool.
Okay.
This is good. Okay, well, thanks for being here, guys.
We're gonna do this. It's fun.
I got this. Oh my god.
See y'all later.